Hello friends, I welcome you all in the first lecture of Organic Chemistry 2, and in this lecture we are going to start with the cycloalkane family. Cycloalkane. So as the name indicates, cycloalkane, in properties these compounds are similar to the alkane family. The only difference is in alkane the compounds are open chain, whereas in case of cycloalkane the compound is in the form of cyclic ring, and sometimes these cycloalkane are known as alicyclic compounds. Alicyclic compounds. If we talk about the first member of cycloalkane family, it is the three-membered cyclic ring containing carbon in the backbone. This one is further next 4-membered. Then we have 5-membered, 6-membered, 7-membered, 8-membered, and so on. So now you can see this is the 3-membered cyclic compound. It has 3 carbon atoms in the ring. The name of this compound is cyclopropane. This compound contains 4 carbon in the ring. It becomes cyclobutane. 5-membered cyclopentane. 6-membered cyclohexane, 7-membered cycloheptane, cyclooctane, cyclonone, and so on. One thing you can note in all of the compounds, there is carbon in the backbone. So we can call these compounds also as carbocyclic compounds. Carbocyclic compounds. As in this case, and as in the name you have alkane, so most of the properties, the method of synthesis, reactions will be similar to the alkane family. Right? Now, these are few examples of cycloalkane members. Now we will talk about the IUPAC nomenclature of cycloalkane family. So as I have written IUPAC names, and we begins with the first. This is cyclopropane. Everyone say this is cyclopropane because it has 3 carbons and 3 carbon is prop, and 3 carbon alkane is propane, and it is available in the cyclic form, therefore it is cyclopropane. 4-membered cyclobutane, cyclopentane, cyclohexane, cycloheptane, and so on. Now this is cyclopropane, and if we place the methyl group in this ring, then the name of this compound becomes methyl cyclopropane. Methyl cyclopropane. And if contain 2 methyl groups, then it becomes dimethyl cyclopropane, but we indicate the position of these 2 methyl groups. So the name of this compound becomes 1,2-dimethyl cyclopropane. Similarly, if we, for example, let us take this molecule. The name of this compound is, as 1 methyl group is present in cyclobutane, without this methyl group, the compound is cyclobutane. So with this methyl group, it becomes 1-methyl cyclobutane. Either you can write 1-methyl cyclobutane or you can write simply methyl butane. It contains 2 methyl groups. So for example, the first and second position, it become 1,2-dimethyl cyclobutane. Dimethyl cyclobutane. Let us take another example. This is cyclopentane. If it contains chlorine group, without this is cyclopentane, but when chlorine is attached to it, the name becomes chlorocyclopentane. 1-chlorocyclopentane you can say, or not simply chlorocyclopentane. Now say for example, we have 1-methyl and 1-chlorine in the same compound. Now you can see we have two substituents. Without these chlorine and methyl, it is cyclopentane. But when it contains 1-chloro and 1-methyl, then we will give priority to this. Means the number 1 will be given to the chlorine halogen atom, and second number will be to methyl. So its name become 1-chloro 2-methyl cyclopentane. I hope you understand. Similarly, let us take another example. In between you can pause the video and you can draw this structure. So don't run in hurry. You have enough time. In between you can pause the video and you can draw these structures. So there is 1 chlorine and 1 hydroxy. Now we have two substituent. First one is chlorine, second one is hydroxy. Out of hydroxy and chlorine, we will give priority to hydroxyl, because hydroxyl is the main functional group. So we will give least number to the hydroxyl and second position to this chlorine. So 1, 2, 1. So its name is when you have hydroxyl group on the cyclic ring, the name becomes cyclopentanol. As you done in case of alkanols or alcohols. Suppose, what is the name of this compound? If I ask you, the name of this compound is 2-pentanol or pentane 2-ol. Similarly, without this hydroxy group, this is cyclopentane, but when hydroxy group is present here, and it becomes pentanol. So how you will write the name of this compound? Now you can see at first position you have hydroxyl group and second position you have chlorine group. So 2-chloro. If chlorine is not there, it becomes cyclopentanol. When chlorine is there, it becomes 2-chlorocyclopentanol. 2-chlorocyclopentane, 1-ol you can write. 1 means the position of hydroxyl group. Right? Similarly, you can try different examples and you will learn or you will understand the concept if you try more and more examples. Let us take another example. This is cyclopentane. Let me write. What is the name of this compound? If I ask you, the name of this compound is, this is cyclopentane and methyl group is present as a subsequent. So this one is subsequent and the name of the subsequent group is ethyl. So the name of this compound is 1-ethyl cyclopentane. Now you see there are 5 number of carbons, 5 carbon in the ring and 2 carbon in the subsequent. So this lower number of carbon atom containing group become the subsequent. Similarly, if you have, say for example, ethyl propyl, so this becomes 1-propyl cyclopentane. Now what happens when both the subsequent, means if we see this open chain compound, it contains 5 carbons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this ring also contains 5 carbons. So to which you will give priority? In that case, this will become the main main compound or main this become main suffix, and this will use as the prefix. So by this way, means if you have the carbons equal in the chain and ring, this become the main suffix and this become the subsequent. So now the name of this compound becomes cyclopentyl, because here this ring is as a subsequent, cyclopentyl pentane. The name of this compound becomes cyclopentyl pentane. But when you have the lesser number of carbon in the side chain, the name will be, this become the subsequent and this become the main or suffix. Right? So what is the name of this compound? You can write 1-propyl cyclopentane. I hope you understand the concept. Until and unless you have the number of carbons less in the side chain becomes subsequent, and when your this cyclic ring contain lesser number of carbon atoms than the side chain, this becomes the subsequent. Now we can take another example on this concept. Say for example, we have this cyclohexane and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now you can see the number of carbon atoms in the side chain as well as in the ring are equal. This becomes the main, means the name of this compound becomes cyclohexyl hexane. Cyclohexyl hexane. This one is correct, and this is not hexyl cyclohexane. I hope. Sorry, hexyl cyclohexane. So which one is correct out of this? First one is correct, second one is incorrect. Right? You can try one more example. So now you can see you have 5 carbon atoms in the side chain and 4 carbon atoms in the ring. The name of this compound becomes cyclobutyl pentane, not pentyl cyclobutane. This is incorrect, this is correct. So I hope you have understand the concept. You can try few examples at home. This is the exercise. So these are few examples which you can try at your home, and this is question number 1. Second question is design 10 examples of such type by your own yourself. So yourself you can design 10 examples of such types, and these examples should be different. It should not be copied from anybody and anywhere. So this is the monocyclic compounds. All the compounds which you have discussed is monocyclic compounds. The compounds contain only one ring in the compound, right? So next can be the compound can be bicyclic also. Bicyclic compounds. So let us discuss the meaning of these bicyclic compounds. Bicyclic compounds, say for example, we have this. So in this you can see you have two 4-membered rings are fused. Similarly, you can see this is also a bicyclic compound. How one ring is this and other ring is this. So you have two cyclic compound. This is bicyclic compound. How you will name these bicyclic compound? See carefully. We are taking this compound first. Now you see this is bridge. This carbon and this carbon is a bridge. And out of, if we see the number of carbon atom in the bridge is 0. You can see there is no carbon atom in the bridge. This line. This is the bridge between two atoms. And at one side of the bridge there are two carbons. On the other side of carbon, it has two carbons, and there is 0 carbon in the bridge. So the name of this compound becomes bicyclo. Then we will write the number of atoms on the either side of the ring in the decreasing order. So you have 2, 2, 0. 2, 2, 0. Bicyclo. Now you count the total number of carbon atoms starting from any position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has 6 carbon atoms. So the name becomes bicyclo 220 cyclohexane. Sorry, bicyclo, cyclic word is already there. Bicyclo 220 hexane. Let us take another example. Now you see this another example. If you don't understand the concept, you can rewind the video also. So there is one good option. Now see this molecule. This carbon and this carbon is act as bridge, and you have one carbon atom in the bridge. Bridge contains one carbon. At one side of the bridge you have two carbons. On the other hand, at other side of the carbon again you have two carbons. Other side of the bridge you have two carbons. So the name will be bicyclo, and in the square bracket the number of carbon atoms in the decreasing order 2, 2, 1. 2, 2, 1. This should be in the decreasing order. So bicyclo 2, 2, 1, and now count the total number of carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it has 7 carbon atoms. So the name becomes bicyclo 2, 2, 1 heptane. Right? So let us take another example. जी आप निकल जरूर चाहिए बोलते हैं, मैं करवा लूँ किसी से, डाला तो बोलते नहीं आपने. Now let's take another example. Now you see this molecule. So in this molecule you can see. Let me number this. This is the bridge, and bridge contains one carbon. You can see there is one carbon only. At one side of the bridge you have two carbons. On the other hand you have three carbons. Right? So you will write the name bicyclo, and in the square bracket in the decreasing order 3, 2, 1. Right? In the decreasing order, bicyclo 3, 2, 1, and the total number of carbon atoms we can start counting from any carbon atom. Let me start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 names octane. The name of this compound becomes bicyclooctane. I hope you are getting. Now let us take another example. This is also a bicyclic compound. You can see the bridge is formed between this and this carbon. So now you see the bridge contains two carbons. One side of the bridge you have two carbons, on the other hand you have two carbons, means the name becomes bicyclo 2, and now you count the total number of carbon atoms. The number of carbon atoms are 8. You can count from any position: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the name becomes bicyclo 2,2,2 octane. Now let us take another example where we have some subsequent. Yes. Now you can take this example. So this is the bridge is formed between this and this position 1. So how you will number this? We will start from the numbering will start from one end of the bridge. So from this is the bridge, और इस bridge के दूसरी side अगर हम देखें, so numbering will start from, either you can start numbering from this position or you can start numbering from this position, or you start numbering from either of these positions. All positions are equivalent. So 1, 2, then this becomes 3, 4, 5, 6, and this position is 7th position, the last position. The last position will be given to the bridged carbon, the carbon which is bridged. So the name of this compound becomes bicyclo. Now you see there are two carbons at one end, two carbons at the other end, and one carbon in the bridge. So the name becomes 2, 2, 1. Now you see total number of carbon atoms are 7. So 7 it is heptane, and the number position of the on is 7. The periodic table is present at the 7th position. The name becomes bicyclo 2,2,1 heptane 7 on. So this is the name of this compound.